be starting with a new game. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. I went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, I'm getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Oof. We're gonna skip the intro. Already done this. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why'd they kick you out of that previous shelter? Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. Come on in, buddy. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Ugh. So, my understanding is this cashier is always a visitor. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you gotta laugh. Hey. Visitors come to my house. Hey, can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm trying to find a place to hide from the sun. Trying to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Hey. Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You should leave, my girl. Okay, I get it. Thanks for clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. Whoa? Yo, holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really, I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I got a dope-ass way for you to take in some cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grinds. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Come on in, my dude. Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. No one else is coming tonight. Let's see what we got going on outside, shall we? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. What else we got? In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Okay. Close the door. We can get in bed. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the past few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts expect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to, just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon they are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance of behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with 4Rest, you can get everything you need by just picking up the phone. Call 945-951 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Alright. I don't really know this mechanic. You turn the knob. There you go. And you eventually find the station. You can switch between these buttons here. Please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Hello, my good man. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. Fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the ground. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rolling here. One of those magazines where you'd find a certain person in it. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being. You can even talk out loud to yourself. The kitchen. Hey, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. Sports betting, huh? What are you, a scammer? Come on, don't call me that. I'm a fucking analyst, man. If you know how much cash crossed these palms, you'd be straight drooling, bro. I'm a professional and I'm all about my business, bitch. People bring them dough to me and get back 5, no, 10 times what they put in. Call that a job? You shitting me? Of course it's a job. I even had an office and everything. It was straight king shit, bro. Send him to the monster gulag. You think this guy's a monster? Leather fucking sofa and a notepad. Yeah, names of bookies, amounts owed, net profit, all that paper shit. Let's see. Let's check out his teeth. I need to test you. What do you want to check? I don't trust analysts. Yeah, I can do that. Guess what? They knocked his fucking teeth out. Oh, you want to see them? Alright. Oh man, he's got white teeth, bro. It's day 1. The only thing I can check is his teeth. And I mean, they said white teeth equals... What the hell, bro? That was like a totally normal story. But blowing up my face because of my teeth, man, I don't get it. Please. I'm just gonna shoot him. Are you nuts? Let's see. Ah, he was a human. So humans, when you kill them, they end up in trash bags. And visitors, you actually see their bodies. Not the Pump Gump 3000. Oh, there is no monster gulag in this game. So the story about this is the world's on fire, and the sun is exploding, and in its last moments it's causing like extreme heat, and now there's people crawling out of the ground called visitors that you have to fish for. Those monsters that we were talking about, but made that poor guy explode. All right, let's go to sleep. Religious ghoul. Someone at the door. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with the heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and feel on verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take my layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? So, in a previous playthrough, this lady's got like a void inside of her stomach, some Event Horizon type stuff, so I'm gonna ask her to leave. Goodbye then. See, your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right, I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. Hey kid, how are things holding up in your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here, never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? Just needed a place to my bones to Just needed a place to my bones rest, kid. Okay, well, there's a little typo there. Ever since this damn business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something, and they need to be put down. I had a rifle that damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. Nothing human about him except the skin they wear, kid. Let's just let him go. I knew you weren't soft. You got backbone, son. We'll wipe him out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. Hello there, human. Oh, this guy's not sus. How lucky are we to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes? The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you. Simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is killing us of our sins. We can't kill him, I guess. You can only turn him away. You can only kill him if you let him in, so I have to let him in. Our lust and greed has polluted this world and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. So, we have to die? What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You definitely see, that's why you're still alive. We're Edward from Twilight, or Draught, I guess. You definitely see, that's why you're still alive. I don't know, man. This guy's kind of sus. I don't wanna let him in. Are you a complete imbecile? You're shooting away a righteous and just man. Behold, coffee. Let me in, and I shall bestow upon you this generous reward, straight from the holy sun itself. I mean, coffee does change things, bro. I'll take the bribe. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, before I forget to ask, you got any beer? Receive some coffee. What the A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. Suddenly, you feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your houses. He's the genetic condition where he died at 2 and came back 50 years, came back after 50 years. The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. Those teenagers that were just chilling in my backyard are dead. See what's going on with my neighbor's house. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. There's nothing else to do at this hour. Let's go to sleep. Dead bodies of kids and nobody cares? Yeah, bro. The world's going to shit in this game. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomaly's heat is continuing to rise. The invasion of visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has funded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Let's see what's on the TV. Turmoil, terror, and suffering. And all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline, 000-451. Help us to help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against visitors. Stay sharp, any one of them could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger kid. Lived way out in the wilds, no TV, just radio. That's how I found out. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Why are you here then? Hell, if I'm letting that tall son of a gun get his hands on me. He's the reason I done left my cabin. Hey, I can see it in your eyes. You've seen him too, ain't you, son? That's a mighty long story, kid. Ain't in the mood to tell it today. Bring me a beer tomorrow and I'll tell you the whole darn thing. Let's see. I'm listening, human. Speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human. But my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They'll think it'll incinerate us all. Bullshit, its righteous anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath its scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Heretics? FEMA are damned heretics. They interfere in processes that are beyond our control. The control of regular people. They stick their noses where they don't belong. May the sun incinerate the beamless assholes who threw my mother into that puddle. Thanks for the sub. Was that, I totally missed it. My fault. Was that you, silent artist man? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let's check your hands. Behold these holy nails as you like. Open beers bottles. His fingers are clean. No spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let them blight you over. Call our experts immediately. 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Let's go call that number. Oh, and let's call some groceries too, shall we? Call my neighbor first. So what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. With all these weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. I'm trying to convince her that it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. It was the pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control, figured if I ever saw that silhouette, he'd head straight back home. I'd think about what else she might see. Thanks, you too. 4rest. 545. Hello, you reached 4rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Well, this is the Federal Emergency Agency of Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation servicing regarding official visitor screening procedure. To ensure a proper reading of your visitor status, please refer before examination. Water may remove surface residue which moves and/or false results. Please state your question. For accurate testing, we can recommend to avoid tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. So we had 3 people in the house. If there were 2 visitors, somebody would have died. I think we're good. That's what we got here. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from my witness account. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. That's all for now. Got somebody at the front door. Howdy. It's that guy from the video. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. Alright, for rest delivery here. I guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Anyway, sorry I sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Here you go. And Rebecca. Have a good day. I mean night. Still not used to that. So we meet again. I remember things were different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. And it's a strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it? Open at the end. It was long ago, perhaps it was maybe you, the fish, only exists in the mind of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining. Feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dreams of another, or are we the one who dreamed? It's an interesting line. I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the Captain Center can't explain how, yet I'm certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divinity. Hey there. You on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair now more than ever. Come on in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they've organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after determining with those detained blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign also detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Since then, Bober Sirny has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bober Sirny beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through 4S Food. Welcome. Today... Still cheerful. Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm that it already is. And when it's all over, I think I'll be able to forgive each other. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Got me that beer. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day the fella comes showing up desperate. Starts banging on the door, begging me to let him in. But I ain't gonna cuckoo just yet. He was pale and shaken up, like he'd seen death itself. No clue how we got that deep in the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before, so I told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle with the varmint running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. Don't go acting like you're some kind of hero, kid. Bet you turn folks away too. How else would you have made it in this far? Aye, but that's a story for tomorrow. Sharp, I'll give you that, kid. I don't speak it unless it matters. Just bring that beer tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it ends. So there's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. I got 4 of them. Let's see. All seats of the Holy Sun decided to punish them all of the sins of 1,000 years, and the visitors, those shadow-mad blasphemers, have begun to reach out for them. But the sun is not for them. No, not for the claws of filthy subterranean dwellers, but for us. It belongs to us. It's a blessing unto mankind, and praise fucking be. How many people need to be burned up to satisfy the sun? Many. I believe you be. Friend, this is far from over. The weight of our ashes on the scale of sin has yet to tilt the balance against the forces. But know this, my friend, the martyr shall not die in vain. Someday we will understand the sun's true plan. Damn it, some things in the feel like my wife's leaving me all over again. She was such a saintly woman, but also a total bitch. I get all of my energy through my eyes. What is it? And why was it formed? Federal Emergency Management is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis, helping to address the many problems caused by visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confident and reliable hand, if a female employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against them. Making house calls around the neighborhood, checking in with residents. Of course not. My squad split up a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. Shouldn't take much of your time. No, but you can buy some if it would help you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effects on the environment. It's important to us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay for them to continue living, and we'll verify their humanity. Is it your house? Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. You took a human. Oh, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me. Let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest for a minute? Right over here specifically. I don't know. I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. If fate has a habit of bringing us together, no meeting is. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose. As it was always meant to be, I assume. You got wigs in your ears, dearie? I'm tired of walking. It's enough for this old lady like me. And I'll spin you a yarn and share life. Maybe these old bones can rest along. I'm turned away everywhere. For my wings are clipped, yet I open my throat. But they'll turn to me eventually. Well, I don't hold grudges. Everyone who comes to me. Even you will find yourself in need someday, dearie. Who will you go to then? I'm gonna go to God. Oh no. This little girl from next door. What to do? People. They killed my dad. They killed my daddy. They did it. Visitors came to my house. They were sitting with Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Our house is on fire. What do you want? Create a bigger drawer? I have like, don't know. Give me whatever. 2 wrong, 2 like, not enough for you. Did I pass the test? Dang. So there's 2 visitors in the house. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that they enact a new protection. Travel outside your city and nearby villages. Hairless armpits. They kill. So she's a visitor. And pupils see. You live alone, yes. Don't like the red blood. You spill much every hour, every day. A fan if you do not. Shoot him. That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. So that's definitely a visitor. But that means these other guys. You've been telling me, why do you explain all this? Do you spoon feed you every last any detail? Fuck, I'd kill for a bowl. Couple of snacks and dips. And the sullen face of that scrawny guy who always started as disapproving. No reason to get upset. Anybody's stupid, but at least you're kind. Little thank you gift, take this. May the Holy Son have mercy on your soul. Man, you puked. Appreciate it, son. So the fella ran off and stayed in the cabin. Firewood. I had to go out and grab some. Picked up a bundle. Came back and my rifle was gone. That rattled me. Tore the whole damn place apart. But it weren't nowhere to be. That's when I saw him outside the window. That same fella from before. He had my rifle, but he had changed. Taller, skin sagging, naked as a babe, save a pair of pants. He took the gun in both hands and snapped like it weren't nothing more than a kindling. But he didn't. He just kept watching like he were some twisted staring contest. And then dawn broke and the varmint just vanished. That's when it had me staying out there alone without a gun. That's a one-way trip to hell, son. So I was up and out of there. Took off before the sun done finished rising. That's how I ended up here. I just hope you get the chance to pull a trigger, kid. Who knows, maybe bullets work. Sure to believe that, son. I need to test you. Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. So, my understanding is visitors won't kill people in your house unless there's 2 of them. So that means I got another visitor amongst the people that I currently have. I'm gonna check with the sun guy. The old man had hair. Five 8915333 8915333. The perfect conversation partner shortly, please hold. Hi, hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. And I found about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring out my heart, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea just how much talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Thank you so much, thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular you'd like to know? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each of them, and see how they're doing. But then I got there and I couldn't reach them. Later I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when I felt simple and the future was something I look forward to. I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. When the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little bit about me. How about your turn? Well, I don't have anyone I consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. Well, you're part of my family. Now all I have is a stay in my house. I think you're not too thrilled about the house ending up to you, pretty much. Can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. You must understand it's not a choice. Happening the sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will be over. That guy, the one in the suit. Everything's decided for us. A blessing. Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. We're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Alright. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that's reached far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though, something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio while you listen. I can't say any more, I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first come here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. Hope to see you again soon. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Rather vague answer. I suppose we can realize an agreement at a later date, backdated appropriately, of course. Although in lieu of formal contract, how much do you charge per if you feel you have to? I don't need you to get conscious to reside under your roof. It's improper, worse, it's illegal. Either I pay or I'm not setting. We can discuss the rental terms in full detail later. Another one. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit, and only if it's no trouble, of course? Honestly, your place looks safer than any of the others. Big house, a little out of the way, no nosy neighbors, less chance of some cuckoo showing up, right? But maybe we can talk together another day if we meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me, I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Come on, Ian. Who's that crying girl? Look, I don't mean to be difficult, but you can't stay here with a kid around. My wife doesn't really find her kids, you said. Didn't expect you to find someone that young here. You should leave. Come on, move your damn legs, I'm tired too. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame, while the full scale of the disaster remains unclear. Fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. FEMA has announced a new identifying site to aim the fight against the visitors, or film photography. Dark spot patches appear uncaptured, particularly in a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. New investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Which means he could be put out of the fire or just come looking for me. Is he coming soon? What a world. And then obviously, I need to finalize an appropriate rental agreement. Do you mean to tell me you don't even have the requisite paperwork on hand? And I suggest you find a notary, honestly. Are you kidding? Where am I supposed to find a notary? You do know how to use a map, don't you? This isn't complicated. And again, I must insist you use sir and address me with due respect. And again, whatever you say, just fuck off her. Actually, Article 21 of Constitution guarantees my right to basic human dignity. I strongly suggest you start showing me some respect before things get unpleasant. I really don't know about this guy. I'm gonna hand him one of these FEMA notices. Yeah, they took that out of there, took a photo of this girl too. Go to sleep. Hello there, dear boy. Oh, of course. I know you are. The mycelium told me. Its way of speaking is tricky, but I've learned to make sense of the signals they send us, so yeah. So listen close, dear boy. We've got a lot of work to do, and much time to do it. Well, it will make sense soon, and remember, we must stop the festival no matter what. And looky here, something here that'll help us. The Book of Smiles. It's a special book. The most special in the world, in fact. I'll tell you what was to be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important part pages here, my boy. Take them. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment. I must be off. I'll be back once you've gotten everything sorted. So gotta wiggle on. Bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear. Interrupted program of breaking news. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Members support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's all it is for now. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? They walking dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show the visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown. FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushrooms grew. It towered high, and the time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest, she'll feed you with it. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel, while on the clock hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. You can try making mushrooms and put it in the fridge even though I kind of want to eat it. Didn't mean to eat the mushroom. Let me in. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kneel over and around where they fall. Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave for some fellow order. Standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging and digging and bam, the shovel hit something. I was a rock, but now here I'm on the soil. And that guy who just laughed, ran like hell and didn't look back, didn't go there, go home. Figure it's safer in a crowd. Yeah, I don't know, for crying out loud, maybe I can give you something. I'll take some cigarettes. Thanks. Just be quick with the door, alright? I'm terrified those lizards might be right by. Me and my breed used to live just a couple blocks down from here. Them fellas done kicked us off from the building, but we never took us nowhere. No shelter, no help. Where are we supposed to go? What we're supposed to do? Every which way after that. We came here trying to survive. Said our building took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out of their hingies, grabbed a few of them, tipped just to get like nothing happened. You should leave. Just don't go opening the doors for yellow fellas. Matter of fact, don't open it at all. Remember your big mama. Make sure you didn't die alone. I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The thing I could do is rely on human kindness. I don't think it'll be is a slip of paper to work before we want to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone, but why go for who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away. Something else. Where's the banging coming from? On the psychopath standing with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. Jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard for me to make out from here. Whatever the case, he hope here his enemy. A group of evicted stand by your neighbors are in a house. They're shocked, but there's any place left for them to hide in this, any place in this world. I'm knocking you. Just ignoring it. Good afternoon. This is the news. Details have been read regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. Seems one of the city's quarantine zone came under attack from an armed individual. Suspects' motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral now growing ever louder. A bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Serunum indolens, serunum indolens, serumen inundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpses disposal in the surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. FEMA notice. That it wasn't human. Some visitors would go back to the underground. Well, my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Summary is kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't quite for reading, they're just like, I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, due in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Test you again. May I invite my friend over, please? I think their number is 126982. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come. But if it's me, they just... Your dad might not be coming for you. How would you say that? Did he look like the last time you saw him? The girl seems to stare at you. The girl seems to stare. You're afraid to me. She starts wailing. It would be worse to let her believe a lie. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. 126. Hello. Epike, if your daughter came over to play with her friend, who killed her, it had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched. We were being told, my husband insisted. She was a visitor, all the signs matched, there was no doubt. Still miss her. Fine. Yes, cat food. I'm gonna burn through this energy. It's got clean hands. No siree, don't like being photographed. With thunder sets me on edge, you know if I heard that report too, kid. Fine, take a look. What do you see? And go to sleep. Someone's ringing the bell. We require more test subjects. The sooner we get them, the better. Keep resisting and we'll even be more outbreaks than need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply. That'll lead to more violence. We're still studying the cause of why these events stay out. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We cooperate with us. Remember, help us help our understanding. We'll bring these two back and we'll handle the visitors. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way there's no need to find cloth or wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death itself. She's already here. We're simply helping her across the threshold. We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all, forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. You think if you will carry the torch of our faith, others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls with gasoline and strike a match. Your house will be gone. So perhaps let them stay, yes. I doubt it shall take very long. Good, this improves your odds of survival unless you're a visitor. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple of days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it again. No justice, so I bring order. It's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in a house and torch it. Anyone who's feeling sorry for visitors might as well be one. You already asked your questions. How will I ask me anything going on in the neighborhood? Any threats I should be keeping? They know what they're doing. They've got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Making them up suspicious. I got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. I picked up my interest. Past the screenings, they checked all the signs, said I'm human. Oh, you mean I'd end up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? What else am I supposed to do, sit at home and rot? At least I'm out here, I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's not far away. I'm not from, I come to study at the local university. It's on my own. Yeah, sure, you're surrounded by other people in your house, so it's easy for you to say. Alright, I got that order for delivery, ready to take it. Here you go. Have a good night. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? I just need to crash for a bit. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. Hell if I know. Home probably. Where else would they be? Maybe they're visitors now. Kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too. So yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. Really gonna leave a kid here under this burning sun with visitors around? I'm gonna stay then. We're doing things my way. Get that right. No, I'm not kicking anybody out. Should have wasted my time on you. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings in the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials over bleeding gums, showing that this condition comes to your door denying. Wait for scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. Or just stay where you are and wait for further instructions. That's the latest for now. Official report on the new cult. Visitors aren't hiding among us. They might be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice worship and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Feed the cat some canned food. It's hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like you furry friend is sure one of his with you to stay thin. And as maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Meow. Seems like it actually likes it. Looks like you're starting to get used to it. Talk to the cultists. Lost souls just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal. And we have found the path to her. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly unknown they fear? Or the lashings of dogma born into their soul? For millennia we clawed at the seeking life's meaning. And lo, its answers was laughable. Death is our purpose, and we are the observant homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it? If it even he doesn't fully understand. Will he truly understand? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she's truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only they can cross the rivers of death and the mountains of bones and reach her. Death. Worry not, homeowner, we won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need to rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Care to show me your license? I'm really trying to figure out who it is I'm dealing with. You get defensive, so I might hit a nerve that means no license. You think the rules don't apply to you? You think you can sniff out threats while no one is allowed to scrutinize you? Well, actually, you're wrong. But you know what they say, there's always a bigger fish. Pardon my language, but to use your vernacular, are you not the one feeding everyone bullshit with your dust? Sniffing around, treating everyone like a potential killer? But sure, let's not point fingers at the real murderer, because maybe, just maybe, there are no visitors at all. And what would that make you? A maniac abusing your position, exploiting the chaos to satisfy your bloodlust. And the people they hear the panic on the radio and they rush to your desktops like flies to manure. Tell me how many of those who came in at the very beginning actually survived, just as I suspected. Wish the visitors would go back to underground. So I sat there right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I looked up and far off I see something standing there watching like no eyes, but teeth white as that, glowing, almost smiling. Just damn near shit myself. Marrying real fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, it just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit, that's when all this visitor mess started. Without more, we'll starve. Can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Let's see. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hands tucked away in the books and smile. It's precious time with your youngins. Hello, friend. Are you armed? Okay, then you can take out any visitors. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to turn you against anyone. It's just I ran into some armed lunatic watching him interrogate a guy. Good thing he didn't see me too. He might have snapped my neck right then and there, you know? One day I'll learn to kill too. And I won't be living in fear, they will. Why are you fixated on killing? Jeez, do I sound off to you? I don't mean to come across like some man. Back before everything went down. Never hurt a fly, but now with soft people like me just don't. I'm scared of what'll happen if I don't. That's why I need to figure out from someone who gets it. It's not too much to ask. After you test me, how you kill a visitor, I want to stare death. Feel that? Change is haunting you, so am I. And not one of your ilk is deathless. Not because of a word, one single word, but words. You know what I mean, yes. Strange things happen around you. Attached are we? Don't even care anymore, let's fix that. There's at least two of us. You'll open your door for me. Generally for now, before I go this route, I can't leave alone. Even if you were as a reverse light, not let alone your kind locked in your windows, changes is the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. Simply follow orders, until we meet again. Since the energy here is stagnant, something very bad is different. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house, I see it so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. I can help you understand the cause and effect relationship between the suffering in these walls. A karmic 69, like 2 circling schools. If scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, understand? I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. Then everything will fall into place. Hopefully you're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? Let's look me honest, you do live here after all. Notice things, do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. Much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I felt the shame, baby. We can talk about it if you let me, and we might be able to deal with the pain and heal together. A little care, a little affection. Let's escape from all of this world together, just you and me. We can distract ourselves from something, even the paranoia and the self-pity. What else is coming? Somebody died. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed. Now the challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to it. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals. Investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone is still. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. So I stay away and wait for the instructions. That's the latest for now. We'll be unfolding situatorial bill. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, female officers will be deployed to assist with the disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Test this girl out. Good photo. Let's see. Okay, so she's fine. I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me know. I thought I might end up in the streets before dawn. These days, making up many long-term plans just feels pointless. You never know what the first son of lunatics are those visitors. But humanity's already survived plenty of catastrophes. I think we'll leave something of a legacy behind when we're gone. Some will find traces of it. Be okay, baby. Oh geez, I hope I can learn how to kill. Still want to see if me kill a visitor. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Chickened out, I know, I'm sorry. I just realized I wasn't ready yet. Seeing the corpses still makes me queasy, you know. I'm gonna need some time to get over that. Like the visitors, I heard their bodies skip after they die. Like, just thinking about it turns my stomach. There's no way I'm ready, I'm sorry. Test you, I'm totally, you just need to test me, I get it. I think it's kind of cool that you're being so thorough, actually. Hey, no need to point that gun at me, man. Okay, take the photo, jeez. The land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We're merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land and exile here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. Why do you worship death? Please, kind homeowner, I hope you do not wish to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust and punish them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be kindest of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest. We need to meet her. Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but are our fears justified? Consider it well. Our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us, and the question burns, why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven and to soothe the woes of people. But is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. What's the point of digging them? No one buries the dead anymore. I don't really dig. I just keep an eye out mostly. But after the mess, I started poking around for fresh graves. I was really careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. Bones all where they should be. Corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking maybe if it ain't the dead coming back, maybe visitors or folks who should have been buried but aren't. Wanna read it? Silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. Simply a vessel that starts. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction with the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need to not say a thing. You know what they say, if Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Take a picture of this. Oh darling, I need, but let us do your test. I should be careful now. My aurora can be blinding. Yeah, I mean, nobody died during the night, so I should probably be good. Go to sleep. Should go to sleep. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Fucking major one. The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're already ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they exact us to adhere us are impossible. If we don't figure out a way to survive, someone else will decide for us. 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have here. And we either find a way to eradicate. The feeling is mutual. Have a nice night, that's all. Took 2 more humans. There's no way to tough here in my flock. Yeah, they're still alive. We took our only chance from us. They're all alive, dude. Or did he happen to take one of them? Try to find someone I mentioned, no luck. There are a few houses, the place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? Well, the same way you do, I bet. TV and radio spell it out for us. Put them down, don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here telling me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a denim jacket? Fuck the wife. His house burned out and haven't seen him since. So you're not one of them, any part of you. You got a gun, fuck, I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Open wider, come on, don't you live for. But I see something even slightly off about you, putting you down right before your eyes. So I don't have time for this guy to check up on. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the backskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Fortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare dedicated to us. If any core members approach your home line, fungal growth in the underarm area, so always stay where you are and wait for the instructions. Sun strikes yet again. Scientists have released troubling news projecting on our global climate. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answer so far. That's all for now. Stay tuned for updates. We don't have. Oh, I've been around the dead all my life. Used to be death. Didn't bother me. Now they die, they bury you. Deal. Now who's left to bury you? Even if someone dies, how do you know you stay buried? I saw a grave. I know I feel that it was empty, but I buried myself. Now I'm thinking maybe my grave will be empty too. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Don't worry me, I was just spooked out as all. Marco, will you address me with respect? Shame it's a little too late. I'll be reporting all of this very soon. You're not fooling me anymore. I know exactly who you are. This isn't your home. No. You murdered the owner. You're impersonating him, and I'll be contacting FEMA. That's right, they'll come after you. Oh, I will report this, and they will come. Just you wait. No, you're not getting away with this. Stay here until FEMA arrives. I'll tell them everything that you've done, and just how dangerous you are. You wouldn't dare. So shoot if you don't leave. They'll get you in the end. I won't let you escape FEMA now unless it's over my dead body. You wouldn't dare. Neither do you. You wouldn't dare. You're a visitor, a murderer. You are not human. It's against the law. Show a pushy tongue and who's the law around you? It doesn't matter what you do. Only the color of your aura while you're doing it. But he doubted me. So life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams. I poured my cosmic energy into that image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes. Imagine your wildest dream have all come true. Focus on the vision. You know why you suffer. You still fail to grasp the suffering as the purest form of joy. So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Some find guidance from the other side can help. I feel like I can connect. I can sense you might have need of them. You can reach them here. 574-525. And don't forget to tell them I sent you. 574-525. Structure of an apple, the over apple, the land of mushrooms and paper. Fear of the mind. Though is so the enchants. Only tears and parting dooms. Check her breathing. I want you. Why won't you responding? I wish to die. They hang up. This was not quite what you expected. What the hell is that? Looks like a rash or worse of fungus. That guy left me no choice. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Alright. Hello, anyone in there? I heard footsteps means you're in there behind the door. Can you open it? I don't get it. Oh no, I'm not with FEMA. Is it because of the uniform? Everybody hates them, from what I've seen. For whatever it is they do. People get taken away and they never come back. Who knows what they really got going on? Who knows what's really going on? So what's your plan? It's a good question. Right now I just feel lost. I had a job, thought things would be fine. Then came the disappointment. I ended up doing nothing like what they promised. I mean programming, by the way, writing code. Why not? No thanks. Any place I can sit. They didn't think you'd actually let me in. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything's coming to an end, either by our hands or your own. Sure, what's your Discord info? I'm telling you what I'm telling you what I was told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? Death's creeping closer and closer. It's breathing down your neck already. You only got now to ask that. Maybe consider that you were chosen. The outcome's always the same. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. We will disappear, but for now, we let us into our home. Only let the right ones in. I got rid of a few. I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. Many people. The stuff that matters, you're all alone now, so get along. Not alone. Do you feel that, guys? Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Hello, resident. So many jackasses of you're probably not one of them. No one really. All them fuckers who really kept their check by faith or whatever bullshit stopped them from killing each other. Now they're just fucking animals. As is this shit with the visitors wasn't enough, now we have to deal with them too. Don't take it personally, it's just all this shit's the sun and now the fucking visitors. I feel like humanity's right. They're in the casket next to God. I'm angry, I just wanted to lead a normal life, you know? Or a music, no one knows. No, I'm just trying not to become part of either camp. Yeah, I'm good. I get to live, and you get a cold, refreshing beverage. Everyone's fucking happy. I'm good, dude. The rest of those piss baby cowards just sit there and take it when they bash your face in. That guy was weird. Well, can I trust you? Yeah, important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive to state secrets. All of them. Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. You should already gain proof of the landing government mind control through fast food. It's really, and finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. They're an abomination of science. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to let that guy in. Nobody died. Breaking news. Conditions of shittiness unstabilizing as the disaster continues to worsen. Several lakes known as the contaminated with the radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. Rapid pupil movement. We interrupt this report with the risk of an attack on the studio. No more TV, you know. You ever notice the way they look so damn familiar that they don't look like a person, but like the memory of a person? You got a theory you want to hear, but many visitors are into their thoughts, the ones we don't bury. Figures, regrets, feelings you never let go. They pile up. When it's too quiet in the dirt, they crawl out for flash, looking for attention. The more you're scared, the closer they get. Because you remember them, and anything remembered wants to be alive. You should not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it actually pretty darn fascinating. Take it this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. Visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan in the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you now consider overpopulation as a known problem, yes? It's simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it. And take a picture of this guy. I mean, just be aware testing me could lead. You learn things you wish you had. Photo. Oh, to erase this photograph for the person who's in it. Think about doing. Truthful with me. Oh, that was a human. Smell that? The putrid stench of your long dead dreams. Live them. When I was my lowest without light or meaning, your mentor told me one thing. You're not listening to your ocean. First, the question finds itself. Are you ready to become one of yourself? Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be blotches, but I didn't get too much solar exposure. I told you, I used to fix fridges. Found the uniform in a car. Well, yeah, sure. I found it in a car on a dead guy. Figured the uniform would protect me from visitors. I mean, those FEMA guys were here for a reason, right? He told me the longer you work around misery as a stranger, the roar it gets. I warned you, try taking a photo of your first aurora first. See what you get, then you can point the gun at me. Oh shit. Dude, I'm just killing all the humans and bleeding gums, dude. Teach a young man the meaning of murder. Dude, it was a visitor! We got him. This mean we're good, bro. We can just chill and like turn everybody away and be okay. I'm planning to stop by, but I had a vision. Something strange is happening here. Look at your house, a certain passage comes to me. Like when you face something so dark that you don't want anything anymore, the cold earth watches. Did you do something? I see it now. You were too scared, oh goodness. Fear has blinded you, I'm so sorry. Dying is terrifying. And know that well. The dread alone can drive you mad. It pushes you towards the terrible choices. I can see the plans they had laid out for you. Yet seeing what lays ahead only made things worse. What was it that scared you so? Pain. Fading away. You can't stop it. Sooner or later. But you choose sooner. Dang. I'm truly sorry. He threw you out into the street, unarmed, bloodied. You have no strength left to crawl away from the sunlight. No way to end your suffering on your own terms. You'll burn slowly. And there's no one left to blame. Unless I got the "you're a murderer" achievement, so I think I killed too many humans. That's what happened there. It sucks. That guy definitely ended up turning out to be a visitor. Well, that was fun. Thanks for joining me for a stream. Hope everybody's doing well. And if you're interested in this kind of video game or like maybe different horror video games, just like comment, subscribe, and comment on what you want to see me play next. All right. Thank you and God bless. Have a good one.